Bustin', buy some altcoins before they start buzzing. Still my ideas, man, it can't happen. That's the same reason I refrain from discussion. I'm editing a video and it keep lagging. Don't even inquire if you don't got the right budget. All them shizzle on the beat and it's fantastic. We hit the after Wayne party, shit was illustrious. You a MC with a hammer and you yelling, don't touch this. Slice a piece of with that thing crust and it was rustic. Practice make perfect, nigga, don't get rusty. If that's the case, my nigga, don't you rush it. And I couldn't get distracted even though she looking lusty. I'm on one, I'm on five, don't touch. Got spikes sticking out my back like I'm Bowser. I'm cool with my ladies and they said they feel peachy. Serving fire to Mario and Luigi. She playing with them tarot cards, playing with the weed. Is that witchcraft right there? Take it easy. Is that black magic right there? Take it easy. I need a copper black magic, now I'm ready for the big screen. That's a cinematic camera if you ain't know it's really pristine. I gotta clarify myself cause I know you're not listening. If you talk too much then you get to contradict. Your ambition is burning. Said you got big dreams. Said you got big plans. Said you got big schemes. Ball so hard they got a double team. I kept my protege up under me. The youth gon' be better than we'll ever be. You gon' have to hustle harder. Show them why you're a starter. No credentials from my alma mater, but the people treat me like I'm Jimmy Hoffa. Set the standard of the union. When I break bread, it's communal. I had to be the head of my own scouting department. If I left you, you would've missed the gym. Crash dummy finna spin a bit. Funny how when we get closer, at the same time I want you on my head. And I never put you in that situation. I would've been left for dead. You would've left me on red. Talk about yeah, I saw what you said. Yeah, and I ain't hear no answer. You gotta lie. Yeah, and I ain't hear no answer. You ain't gotta lie. I ain't hear no answer. You ain't gotta lie.
Whoa, kill it. I'm shooting first, I ain't taking no chances. I used to drink just to drive in the fan. But lean fade away, Danny fan. We skipped the bitch, already fucked in the bathroom. I got a phone, yeah, I drive the fast. I love my new bitch, she ain't shit like my last one. Strip up, they shaking ass, I just might grab one. My bodies got bodies since young, we been had them. I got that dope that them junkies can't handle. That brick hit the kitchen, it's getting this man. Now using my fists like I Dracos that black. We beefing my nigga, gon' surf like a China. You got nerf guns, I got bullets that travel. I'm selling bricks like a farmer, so cow. On the truck, boy, that's why I ain't trying rap. When I send this bitch, I'm for sure that your ass getting touched. Win. I see her bullets flying in the wind. Bad little bitch, I'm a nut on her chin. Y'all keep taking losses, all I know is win. Win. Quarter mil, I just ran through it again. Her daughter, she geeking, she calling again. Y'all keep taking losses, all I know is win. Even if a nigga show love, I ain't trying to trust, cause a bitch nigga still might switch. Hard times hit, don't buzz. Stay 10 toes, keep it heated close, and I bet you gon' win. Win. I got that heavy bag, and these niggas bag looking thin. Gucci my trunks, I got to stay drunk, cause I walk around with all this drip. Feel like I'm living a dream. These rappers be saying shit that they don't mean. Please don't compare them to me. I got on when my twin sons gotta eat. When you getting money, can't worry about beef. My nigga trap hard just to get off the street. Just give me a weed. They say I'm a drug lord, cause the whole hood try for me. Ain't nothing free. Win. I see her bullets flying in the wind. Bad little bitch, I'm a nut on her chin. Y'all keep taking losses, all I know is win. Win. Quarter mil, I just ran through it again. Her daughter, she geeking, she calling again. Y'all keep taking losses, all I know is win. Win. I see her bullets flying in the wind. Bad little bitch, I'm a nut on her chin. Y'all keep taking losses, all I know is win. Win. Quarter mil, I just ran through it again. Her daughter, she geeking, she calling again. Y'all keep taking losses, all I know is win.
Slow time, your back, fuck your advance. I'm in my jam, crushing my dance. Slapping her hands. Can't touch this, I'm hand. But I don't eat ham. Fuck 12, fuck Uncle Sam. And fuck all the bad man, they'll get tossed. Yeah, sweet right, everybody sleep tight. Good night, he right B-side. This right here, not a B-side, this the east side. Straight out the belly of the beast, watching belly with my belly on E. Snap, Fetty on me, now they jelly on me. Slap. Yo, bad slow time,
Welcome back. Yo, had a good episode last week. Great conversation with Ox. Really wanted to just bring that back in today, but
Before we bring that back in, let's introduce ourselves for those who's tuning in. It's your girl, Mashawn Lorraine.
It's your boy CJ.
And we got a very special DJ in the building. We got Bree Mafia in the building. What's good?
Let's get it.
Okay, so yes, let's talk about that last conversation we had when Ox was in the building.
Yo, shout out to Ox. I really did listen to, the Oxtober.
Bruh,
Like,
that joint was fire, bruh. I don't even care what anyone say. That joint was fire.
But definitely, like, as far as, like, putting people on and putting the whole community on and getting to move forward with just the music and the culture that we got here for real. I think it's definitely the direction that, with our brand, I definitely think we should take and move forward with it,
I agree. I just feel as though people have a sense of pride. And then, like, people feel as though it's cowardly to support people, especially in our community. I don't even know why, but, like, I just feel as though people feel weird or feel like it's, I don't know, they'll get judged for supporting their local community. I don't know what it is.
I don't know. Like, I don't know if you seen, I seen it on Instagram, the post where it was like, oh, Atlanta rappers, and it was like, yo, everybody helping them up the steps, and like, it was like, oh, DMV rappers, and it was like, oh, like they was shooting guns, and like they was keeping people from going to the top. Yeah. And I feel like that's like that crab barrel mentality that they talk about black people. I feel like it's the same mentality for DMV rappers or artists, like Ox said, like creators, not to just put us in this box, just creators all around in the DMV culture right now.
I feel like it'll always, I don't know, like I don't even want to say it like that, but for some reason everyone always says the same thing. It's always crabs in a barrel, like all the time. They always say the same thing.
So you want to make a new one?
No, it's not even that. It's just like, it's kind of like disappointing that it's the same thing when it comes to support. They refer that to crabs in a barrel. I feel as though we should, now that we're getting older, set a new tone, set a new example, create a new example for people that support each other, not just from the last episode, but in today's episode. You know what I'm saying? Like, music really impacts your lives, whether you know it or not. You just really need to listen, pay attention to the music you're listening to. And you really don't know because you're not really giving other people a chance. When I mean other people, I mean, people in our community, people that live in the same state or in a different county, but in, close to us. People are not really given chances. They want to keep sticking to mainstream artists. And it's like, if they're going to keep talking about the same shit, it doesn't really help us grow as a person. Why should I keep giving them money? You know what I'm saying? Why should I keep feeding into them when there's other people out here really trying to do the same thing that really should be given that chance to blow up?
Yeah, no, I feel like, I'm not going to hold you. I really feel like people are like weird like that with our generation, as far as like, yo, you could pay for somebody that doesn't even know you, you know what I'm saying, and just support them, give them free content, repost, da-da-da-da-da. But like, your neighborhood friend, or you ain't got to do your neighborhood friend. Like you just said, somebody in a separate county in your own state you could put on. And that's really why I appreciate our brand. Like, we put everybody on that comes on this show, that performs or comes into an interview. I feel like, yo, like, we put them on in a sense.
We
like,
be trying.
Not just us, but like,
it's
we
a
support
lot of people
regardless.
out here. It's a lot. Just know it's a lot of y'all out here making music. So we try. But yes, I definitely understand.
Yeah, so that's just something that's just weighed heavy on my mind. Me and my boys, we talk about it all the time. Like, dang, like, it's not like you don't want to force nobody for support neither. It's just like, dang, like, you can easily click a reshare button on like this person that don't bang with you, but like, I'm your boy, or you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even just a repost of that. Now everybody like, oh, they'll give you the, I manage what I post on my social media, like I just don't support everything. Like,
people are very picky when it comes to not even just artists, but like anybody. I don't know what it is, but like you said, all it takes is just a repost and it's free. And I don't think people realize that.
They don't. Not until something on Instagram go off. Like, matter of fact, what was that? The receipt that was going on Instagram? It was like, oh, yeah, how you could show your support for 0.00.
Yeah.
It was like reshares, just show up. Like, it's stuff that you ain't even got to do on social media. It's stuff that you can just, don't cost no effort at all. Can't even do that.
None. And I just feel as though it takes someone or something. It has to become a trend to support a particular person to really get that support. It shouldn't have to be a trend, or it shouldn't be popular for me to support this person. Let's just start doing it regardless. It's like being a good person, doing the good thing. And, you know, I feel as though when it comes to good things, we don't really think about that because of the music we listen to, because of the media we watch, because of the people we hang out with. It's all about the environment you put yourself, surround yourself with. And that's why the music that you listen to is very important. You know, the people that you support, the people that you're going to continue to support, continue to put your money into, these mainstream artists. I don't know.
You guys mind if I add to that?
Go ahead. Definitely add to that.
So I'm from Delaware, and I know that go-go is like huge here.
Huge.
And for me, it's hard for me to understand why people don't get behind local music the way they get behind go-go music, especially when you have people that can be from DC, they can be from Virginia, they can be from Baltimore, or they can be from PG. They can be in a different genre of music, but they're always inspired by go-go.
I know
if
that
one
for a
person
fact.
plays just one go-go, it doesn't matter where you're from, one go-go song, everybody will start beating their feet and start dancing. So how I feel is that because the go-go has such a hold in the DMV, I wish that a lot of people would see like, hey, we created something that was local. If we got behind local music the way that we got behind go-go music, what it could take you to. So I'm still trying to understand that out here.
Yes, because go-go inspires a lot of artists, a lot of mainstream. Grace Jones. People don't know that at all.
Yeah.
Spike Lee, EU the Butt, Sugar Bear.
Actually,
a lot of people.
I think Erica Banks might have just dropped a song where she's using "Doing the Butt" or something in like the background. I think I saw that on Twitter the other day.
Her and Yellow Beezy.
Yep. So you know what I'm saying, like having that influencer, just it goes further. You know, it's financial. It's artist and literacy in regards to ownership in music, because I know a lot of go-go music is sampling. Like for me, it's like, dang, like how come artists didn't like leave the DMV, come back, invest in go-go, show them how to profit off go-go, then using that as like a domino effect of like how to really profit off your money.
I feel like the only band that I know that has done that is the Backyard Band when they worked with Beyonce. And that's the only band that's about.
Wale too.
Yeah,
Wale
that's
did,
about it. But that was bricks ago. But Backyard Band was like the most recent, because they were teaching classes out Sweden. They were teaching white kids how to beat their feet.
That's
and
amazing.
I was like, that's so freaking lit. I was like, oh shit, that's too
Or
lit.
like, why can't we turn local music into go-go music? Like why, like if you have like a poppin' Ari Lennox song right now, and these are people that are already kind of on, or even a poppin' 3 Black song, and you just said, all right, we're going to turn it to go-go. Or say you did like local events where you just always had a go-go band, and maybe they perform live, then they do a rendition of go-go or something. I think they tie 2 and 2. But the way that people support go-go, they have the potential to support local music. They have the example already.
Yeah, I just feel as though the new generation still needs to feed into the go-go, because as much as they're feeding into TikTok, that's how much our generation used to slice go-go back then.
Could you imagine if we all just collectively chose one song here in the DMV and did a challenge instead of doing just like one mainstream song already, and we just say, you know what, we can all come to the conclusion this song is kind of hot. Like, how come we as like people in the DMV, how about we do like a beat your feet challenge or something of that nature to like really go mainstream and put not only the artistry on, but the area on.
Right.
Because then it's going to be, put my song on, put this joint on. Like, who we gonna nominate? Whose song is gonna be for the challenge?
Well, it's whoever's gonna get behind it. You know, like you said, like a like or repost. It's easy to say, hey, like if you, or for instance, my homeboy just sent me a song from this artist. I know his real name's Chris. I forget what his artist name is. I apologize, but he just dropped a song called U Street, and it's really, really nice. And he's trying to get people to do a little video to showcase the song, and he's gonna make like a compilation to put out. So something like that.
That's really tough.
That's tough.
We need more. I don't know. I just feel as though people want to just hop on to what the next person's doing, and then once
or the next wave in general.
Exactly. It has to be a trend, and for some odd reason, I don't know. I want to dedicate an episode to just people being themselves, and that takes like hours to get to people. I don't know what it is, but yes, like there is that wonderful culture that I will always reminisce about go-go. And I will always reminisce about that culture, about Maryland, D.C. You know what I'm saying? But then at the same time, everyone brings their originality to the plate that I also love and respect. And I just wish we could keep doing that more. And Speaking of that originality, there's someone that we brought to the show today.
Most definitely, but we're going to take a quick pause. We're going to talk about our conversation on this music and the support. You're going to love it.
Right
Catch you
after
then.
these commercials.
Bitch, I be going hard. I get your nigga hard. This blunt is hitting hard. And what I'm whipping hard. Bitch, I be going hard. I got your nigga hard. This blunt I'm hitting hard. And what I'm whipping hard. Smoke bamboo. Big, thick white bitch. You know my weed sticky. What's the secret, Vicky? We be turned like Timmy. Then we roll out like Jimmy. My show sold out in your city. You can't keep up with me. Sit on his face till his nose gone. To put me down, you need both arms. These bitches mad cause I go hard. Ready, say I gotta go yard. Chains on my belt, I'm a rock star. Don't need ID, I use face cards. These niggas dig me like a graveyard. I work hard so I get to play hard. Bitch, I be going hard. I get your nigga hard. This blunt is hitting hard. And what I'm whipping hard. Bitch, I be going hard. I got your nigga hard. This blunt I'm hitting hard. And what I'm whipping hard. What I got on it ain't come for the store. They see me soon as I walk through the door. How I'm on the roof, I was just on the floor. How the fuck did I get rich when I was just poor? All of these blessings, I'm thanking the Lord. I'm never stopping, I gotta keep going. I don't use the brakes when I'm driving a foreign. I only go faster, I never go slow. Ballin' so hard, like what's the score? If she want beat, I need a fork. I know it hurt them to the core. Your nigga a lame, a bitch, a dork. Bitch, I come from nothing, every day I'm stunting. I know you ain't got this, bought it out the country. Money don't mean nothing, get it like it's double. If we get into it, you know you in trouble. Bitch, I be going hard. I get your nigga hard. This blunt is hitting hard. And what I'm whipping hard. Bitch, I be going hard. I got your nigga hard. This blunt I'm hitting hard. And what I'm whipping hard. Bitch, I be going hard. I get your nigga hard. This blunt is hitting hard. And what I'm whipping hard. Bitch, I be going hard. I got your nigga hard. This blunt I'm hitting hard. And what I'm whipping hard.
In my bag, 101, new Glock, diamonds dance, automatic, on my wrist. Look at this, bad bitch, melanin, it's poppin', dark skin, light skin, brown skin, slim waist, 8 cup, fat butt, hey, keep it cute. Keep it cute, sis. Keep it cute, keep it cute, keep it cute. My wrist. Keep it cute, keep it cute, keep it cute, sis. Keep it cute, keep it cute, keep it cute. My wrist. Gemini, you and I, turn a blind eye, to the face, to the snake, pin the case, did the race, fuck 12, give him head. Ball out, pay my bill, bitch scared, Balenci rock, big step, no stop, no. I don't know about you, my fly is too new, wrist dance like a hula hoop, 2.5 milli, rich milli, make the bitch go dumb, make the bitch go silly, keep it cute, keep it cute, keep it cute, sis, keep it cute. Keep it cute, my wrist. Keep it cute, keep it cute, keep it cute, sis. Keep it cute, keep it cute, keep it cute, my wrist. Keep it cute, keep it cute, keep it cute, sis. Keep it cute, keep it cute, keep it cute, my wrist. Keep it cute, keep it cute, keep it cute, sis. Keep it cute, keep it cute, keep it cute, my wrist.
Welcome back. I hope
Welcome
y'all
back.
enjoyed that little break. My bad. I mean,
No. You good. You good. We good. We good.
yeah, my bad. I mean, hope y'all enjoyed the break. You know, definitely sampling a couple like local artists and being supportive. You know, so like our last conversation, and you know, want to introduce our guests as well.
Well, actually, I want our guest to introduce our guest. I just
Oh.
want to say that our guest is a very important, special guest. I've done work with this guest. This guest means a lot to me to be on the show. Just want to thank this person for coming on the show today. You know, we're like family at this point. But yes, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yo, my name is Jay Steph. Artist from the Waldorf area.
Yes.
I also represent Bowie as well. I used to grow up there. I'm just a lyrical artist just trying to do the damn thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Bang with that.
So what inspired you to get into the music?
What inspired me to get into the music, it really all started when I wrote my first rap. So I got into rap pretty late, and it started when I heard the Kendrick Control verse, right?
Nice.
So
Dang,
Yeah.
that was a throwback. Yo,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hold you. That joint was
So
fire.
all I know is Kendrick is one of your favorite artists.
Yeah, that's my dude, man. Like, that's my whole inspiration on why I started. So when I heard the track, it just like, I don't know, it was just like, he was just so aggressive on it. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of like,
I take 1 foot.
yeah, like he was just like he was so aggressive with it, and I could like feel his words. So like, that just like popped in my head as I start like, yeah, I'm gonna just write my first rap and see what happens. And then I wrote my first rap on that beat. But like where it all started to where I wanted to start rapping. Shout out my man Sports. We was in gym class together, Westlake High School. Shout out my old school. I graduated from there. Yeah, so we was in gym class and we would always just freestyle play a lot. You know what I'm saying? You know how high school people, we say anything. So
Yeah.
that's what it really like the base of it started off with. And then when I heard that Kendrick song, it just resonated with me to like, yo, I should really try this. And then I made my first song with my man Samoy on the Trophies beat by Drake. Shout out Drake. That's when I wrote my first like real like in the studio verse, and we recorded at my man Paris studio. He used to live in my neighborhood like right up the street.
Yeah.
Like so, and I was paying like studio time at the time, so that was really like my first like bill.
Paris, he got dreads.
Yeah, he live out Cali
Oh
now.
wow, what
Yeah,
a
yeah,
small world.
Yeah, real, yeah. That's my dog, man. So we like this. So, and we grew up with each other. So, I used to record at his studio. He always charged like 20. So I was always like, yo, mom, can I get like $20 for some lunch? But I used it to go to the studio for real. So
Yeah.
I would just walk up the street and just be there. And then, yeah, we recorded the first song, and I showed a couple people at school, and they was like, yo, you really are like, you know what I'm saying, talented with rapping. Like, you should really do this. And I was like, all right, it's something I could just keep going and keep up. And then, yeah, that's how it really started with me rapping, you know.
Did you have any inspirations? Like, I know we always ask that, but like, did you have any local inspiration at least at that time?
Local inspiration? I would probably say, as I got more and more into rapping, I wouldn't say local at the time when I first started, but like as I started to get to know other people that rapped around the area, for example, like Corday, when I heard him rap, yo, he always brings that inspiration because like the dude's hard, you know what I'm saying? So I would listen to him, Paris. There was a lot of people rapping that's really like bringing that lyrical sound, and so that's what drew me to, you know, want to rap like that style, because I noticed nobody really is rapping like that from this area. So I wanted to take that challenge to just be like, yo, I can bring a lyrical sound, you know what I'm saying, and it don't sound like it's trap all the time. No disrespect to trap, you know what I'm saying, but that's all we hear. This
Right.
is what people think the DMV sound is, but it's like, nah, we got people that do R&B, we got people that rap, we got people that do soul, maybe even country. Who knows? You probably got to find it. It's in here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You just got to find
DMV
it.
got
People
everything.
and people not even supporting it. Everybody,
Right.
you know, and if somebody do support something, repost it. It's the, like you said, it's the trap stuff,
Right.
You know,
Right.
So yeah, no disrespect to it. It's just like, yo, like we want to be more than a one-trick pony.
Yeah.
And definitely like showcase that type of talent, especially
Yeah.
on here too.
And they put us in that box, like you said earlier. So when you start to construct this box, it's like, nah, bro. When you find somebody who's like from the DMV, it's just like, oh, this dude is lyrical. Like he sound like Joey Badass or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't expect to hear that from somebody from here. So it's like I wanted to be that person to take that step and to be the lyrical rapper. Like, okay, this guy is saying some words. Let me really tap into what he's really saying. And instead of being just simple and simplistic with my words, really like challenge the human mind with it. You feel me? So I really want, when I make songs, I really want to challenge your brain. And like, okay, yeah, you heard the simplicity in the bar, but did you really catch what I said? You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I approach
Nah,
it.
I been with that.
Oh, go ahead.
Nah,
That-
yeah.
It's like that effect when you gotta go back and listen to the song and like, hold up, oh,
Yeah.
nah, I really said that. Like,
I
yeah.
fuck with
Yeah.
that heavy.
And that's kind of like where I base my, my rap music on now. So every day, shout out my manager Damo. This is my brother, like Jit, like, you know what I'm saying, since we were young. So he always tells me to, like, each and every day he like make a new song, like make sure it's better than the last one. Make sure the lyrics are more harder than the last one. You know what I'm saying? So it's this constant thing in my brain to where I gotta top myself. It's just a never ending want to get better and better and better, because I gotta catch dudes like Kendrick. I gotta catch Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? That's my mindset right now. It's like, I'm young, but it's like, nah, I can catch these dudes. Like, I can rock with these dudes for real, like lyrically. It's like, just because I'm young, like, who's to say? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I kind of just look at it as a confidence thing in me. Like, yo, I can really challenge Jay. Just let me get my foot in the door, and then, yeah, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying?
I got a question for you though. How do you feel? I mean, does it feel like any type of discouraging knowing that like most of the audience wants to hear something that crank instead of something that really means something?
At first, I say, when I first started rapping, it did affect me a little bit mentally. But then after a while, when I just realized the more and more I rapped, I was like, yo, I'm really like, not to like size myself in them, but like, yo, I'm really like OC, like,
As you
you know what I'm
should,
saying?
as
Like,
you
you know, like, I just think of it like, bro, somebody gonna hear this, bro. Like,
Right.
they got to, bro. Like, in due time, like, God willing, somebody gonna hear this, bro. Like, there's no way I'm just gonna be in the cut spitting bars like Kendrick and nobody hear me. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, I'ma just keep at it. Like, now my mindset, I don't even think about that no more. You know what I'm saying? I just do what I do in the studio, put it out for the people, and they take it how they take it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I got God behind me, so once I'm pushing out this positive energy, I know I'm gonna get it back. You feel me? So
That's an important thing too. People miss as well, though.
go talk.
Okay, so let's talk about this project you have out now called Development.
Yes, sir.
What
Yes, sir.
inspired you?
All right, so Development been in the works for, I would say, like, we've been working on the music for about 1.5 years, but the idea started like 2-3 years ago. So I was back at Lackawanna College, my old JUCO. I went there for soccer and stuff like that. We started, me and my manager, my brother Dom, we started constructing an idea of like, okay, this 2020 project, like this one gotta be the one where people like, okay, let's stop sleeping on this man. Like, this man is for real. So we made it like, it's like the way we did it was so strategic, and it's like, it's hard to explain because like I really can't, because like I said, when you got God on your side, it's just like, bro, you can do anything. You know what I'm saying? And he'll just bring it up out of nowhere. Like, you be sitting here, boom, you blew up the next day. Where did that come from? Can't explain it. You feel me? So it's kind of like the way we just construct this new idea for the 2020 project is that we got to come hard, bro. Like, we got to come hard. I released a little project called Back and Rap in 2019, but then it's just like, okay, this one got to be the one where people raise their ears. You know what I'm saying? So the process of really stepping into it was just to create songs. We didn't think of a name. We didn't think of any track lists. We just was creating songs. So basically what that strategy is just to get better and better with writing. So we had up to, I want to say, when we got done was like 50 to 53 songs to, choose from.
That's a lot though.
Yeah, like, because
That's a whole nother. That's like 3-4 albums right there.
right. So
That's a lot.
right. So it's like we wanted to sit on a lot of songs so that we have a capsule to choose from. You know what I'm saying? So when we got to the point where it was time to pick, also before I get into that, we added my man Juice. I don't know if y'all heard him.
Yes.
My man Juice, he's hard, bro. Like, produce, record, sing, rap,
Sing and
R&B,
rap.
everything. He does everything. So he's legit. Like, he's probably next up to be up out of here. Real talk. So my man Dom, we was at this little kickback at my man Ant crib. We like, yo, we gotta get this man Juice Production somewhere on this project. Somewhere we gotta get him added onto this project to be a part of it. So he's like, yo, what you think about stepping on? He's like, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? So there's been a process of time to where we started like early summer. You know what I'm saying? July, August, all this. You know what I'm saying? Just keep going on throughout the year of him just creating beats, seeing what I like. I don't like this, bro. Give me another one. You sit here, create the whole beat right in front of me. Like, when I watch this dude work, it's crazy. It just inspires you because it's like he really loves music. You know what I'm saying? You could tell by the way he just conducts himself in the studio. He's like making sure the hi-hat sounds perfectly tuned and all this extra stuff. It's like, bro, this hi-hat sounds straight. Nah, bro, I got to get this joint perfect. Does it. Then, when we got into the process of making more beats, I was also finding beats on like YouTube and stuff like that as well. Because, you know, you find that YouTube beat, you like, yo, this joint hard. So, you know what I'm saying? And then we added a couple beats on there. And then when we got done with that whole making the music process, we got into the point to where we picked out the 50, you know, plus songs. And we picked the cool 14. Bang. And then we got into the mode to where we had to know which song to put on the track list, because it has to be strategic. So you have to know which song to put in, which song they want to hear, which song you want them to hear. You got to add all this into the creative process. So when you strategically put the songs there, and then we picked it, say, all right, this is final. You know what I'm saying? Now we got to get to the, you know, the cover art and, you know, the track list cover art. And we're going to do a video too that I released on my, you know, my profile and stuff like that on IG. And then, and then the goal was just to release it to the people and let them, you know what I'm saying, let them have their words and whatever they want to think about it on it, you know what I mean? So that's what we're really doing. We came in here with a lot of confidence, basically. Yeah.
That's really good, though.
Yeah, definitely want to hear more about the feedback that you got from it and more future endeavors, but we're going to take a quick commercial break and we'll get more into that, all right?
Cool.
Tell her to pick. They try to attack. It's a drum with the sticks. It's lit how I live. I play like a kid. Like, little baby, no bid. I run up the stacks and tell her to pick. They try to attack. It's a drum with the sticks. It's lit how I live.
Hey, G, crank that shit up, man. Tell me what you really mean, huh? She won't be my everything, nah. Leaving you has better me, nah. Because I see you better me, nah. Tell me what you really mean, huh? She won't be my everything, nah. Leaving you has better me, nah. Because I see you better me, nah. I treat her like I never seen, huh? But she just suck my Jimmy-Dean up. Internet said keep it clean, bruh. So I gave the fence my middle finger. Relationships, girl, they go nowhere. I'm at a place and baby, you can't go there. What's up? She said why I bring my bros, yeah. Cause it's a party and we heard the hoes, yeah. Tell me what you really mean, huh? She won't be my everything, nah. Leaving you has better me, nah. Because I see you better me, nah. Tell me what you really mean, huh? She won't be my everything, nah. Leaving you has better me, nah. Because I see you better me, nah.
Couple of things I'ma check off my list and right now would just look like deposits. She want a freak for the week. When I leave, she like, damn, why you so heartless? The money, the Nero, the cheddar, you get it, you ain't bringing commas. Who is you with? I'm pleading the fifth. No more questions. I don't really do the talking, so back it up, back it up. Always asking questions, baby, please, I don't need that drama. If she don't get her act right, no comprende nada.
Adios, then I skirt off. I holla.
Tell me what you really mean, huh? She won't be my everything, nah. Leaving you has better me, nah. Because I see you better me, nah. Tell me what you really mean, huh? She won't be my everything, nah. Leaving you has better me, nah.
Rest. I'm off the boot, I'm restless. Black in the herd, put that on my checklist. Ellis ill, like I'm infectious. Don't need other niggas for my protection. A weapon will be used for the neglection. Like a campaign, I'm running. Drink out the bottle, I don't need a cup. Sliding with him, we all know what's up. R.P. Fredo, scary in the cut. A dog. I be the one in the mentions like Neo, scribble my name like a game of time. Alice Hill, hit him with the link. Drop a few tapes in the head like torpedoes.
Play with me, nigga, you jocking my steelo. Feeling like Big Move, nice keyboard. Flames, they tatted on me for a reason. I dress how I want, I don't dress for the season. Mosquito ass niggas, they leeching and reach. I can't listen to you, you don't do what you preach. My cousin almost got a body, out seat pleasing. Plus I use my bars as a weapon.
In my life, I learned some lessons. Niggas try to shoot for a Vic in the line. Shoot me over water and chain. Trying to flex with some bitches, trying to be a great dame. I came with a Kindle, so he called his game. I had to call cousin when he brought the thing. Nah. What he bring? No. What? He brought the weapon. Me and my brothers spend time in the session. Smoking new posts, but you know I be stressing.
All of the nugs, vacuum seal, compressor. I saw green bow, she ain't getting no message.
I double LMOP the new legion. Foreign ass gas, my plug Norwegian.
I was on cruises, Bahamas, seasick. You such a Bama, act like you don't see shit.
I'm from the side of the world we call Eastern. Ain't talking no motorship, dealership,
I'm about to punch your lights out. Get the fuck back, guard your grill. It's on radio. We can't stay still. I've been drinking and busting too, and I've been thinking of busting you upside your motherfucking forehead. And if your friends jump in, tell me both days. Move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get move, bitch.
I swear my shorty is savage. Understand, feel my aggression and offer to swallow all a nigga baggage. But the hatred's so lavish.
But don't look at her for help. My hands are just like a belt, boy, whipping. Damn. Whipping. Woo. Swear I kill this. Wait, I'm tripping. Hold up. If I hit you, I might get fined. So I stay with loud just to clear my mind. But your mouth got me so inclined. That's why I'm in these mosh pits all the time. Like, move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way.
Hi, I'm Virginia Sudan, and we're Sankofa Financial Group. We're a family-owned CPA firm providing tax planning and wealth management services. Our business is family-friendly, and we can't wait to meet you and your family. So check us out at www.sankofafinancial.net.
Drop pussy sweeter than all the candy you can feed her. And it's flowing by the leader. Waterfall pussy eater. Got him kicking like Skeeter. Last bitch, I'm a season. Long track for a reason. Got the drip, do you see it? Want that good shit deliver. Piece and no season. Soft you up, I'm a heater. Going down like a meter. Whole crew wanna meet it. Yeah.
All the girls come to the front, yeah. All the girls come to the front, yeah. All the girls come to the front, yeah. All the girls come to the front, yeah. Fuck it, just do what you want, yeah. Fuck it, just do what you want, yeah. All the girls come to the front, yeah. All the girls come to the front.
Make a Wu-Tang, I sent this sex, it's like a stage. All of my plugs is one of me. She's all the other real harmony. I give it up on like a dog and tree. Shit, I got a 10, I won a lottery. How I wake up blessed. Put that fake to rest. I'ma need some girls up here. This my fit like a soft express. In the paint, I'm rolling on touch. Like with this 2 marble lips. She grabbed my bus, what says her brain game like a
always thought that sound cool. K.I. Listen. Back to business, I'm back with the wrath of vengeance. Dirty scales in the kitchen, hope you paid attention. Rappers doing quick gimmicks just to flood they mentions. It's all horrific, gotta work them just like dirty dishes. But it's clear to these niggas watching, I can tell you from the start how to pick these niggas apart. Breaking them down from holes to a half and 8 parts, and show they lack a hustle, courage, and heart. I just say that what it takes to become great in the spaces that you create. Hard work like every day, plus the time that you dedicate. In a world that tests your mental and state, but you can't wait. But it's patience that could go a long way. I hope that you pray, praying to keep you safe, praying to keep you sane. And when the road gets ugly, I pray that you never check. 10 toes down on my soul floats away. I just hope that y'all remember what I say and what it takes to be great. Be great. Hard work and dedication every day on what it takes to be great. Be great. Hard work and dedication every day on what it takes to be great. Be great. Hope I learn from my lessons and mistakes. What it takes to be great. To be great. To be great. Second. Listen. Back to starter, the game's free, but we can barter. And phone ringing off the charger, so I had to charge up. Student of the game, the hustle is what we was taught to. Stick to the script, follow the blueprint, just like Magnum Carter. In addition to when where dreams will start up, with no promise tomorrow. The time we on this borough, be careful who you follow. And I pray I leave a legacy for my baby mama, and she can tell how my future son or daughter was born in midnight marauders to take back what they lost from their father. But as a mother, had to teach them how to fight like a scholar so they could prosper in a world that lacks communion and honor. I gave them power to make them change, power to change their people. And even when they tired, that marathon will continue. So if a cop wants me dead or a rat choose my fate, I just hope that y'all remember what I say and what it takes to be great. Rest in peace to Malcolm McCormick and Ermias Shashkiddo.
Now baby, show me son. Yeah, I just like the way you like to fuck it up. Yeah, I gave you my heart, can get another one. Yeah, I gave you my love and you the only one. Yeah, now baby, show me love. Yeah, if you get my trust, then you just crush it up. Yeah, I gave you my all, baby, is it enough? I gave you my all, baby, is it enough? Yeah, everything. Yeah, you know you feel better than my old thing. Yeah, I don't want the half, I want the whole thing. Yeah, she don't want my word, she want a wedding ring. Ain't tripping over shit, I don't need shit, but I want some more. Ain't jumping over no bitch, nigga, fuck that bitch, I'm tryna explore. I'm really by my Glock, nigga, nothing less or nothing more. I hit that bitch one time, ain't got no time for anything more. I hate when I fuck a bitch that's in the end. That's real, bitch, I know you fit in me. I'm about my money, ain't got no trust in me. I can't take that risk, ain't got no love in me. Yeah, fucking on this bitch, you'll end up paying to me. Your daddy should've loved you, now you're fake in me. I'ma break your heart and do it faithfully. No, I'm so fucked up, you ain't got no place for me. Yeah, no down, dirty dog. With the dick, she a ball hog. Yeah, I'm a baller, baby, Chris Paul. I pass it to the next bitch raw. What you feel, baby, tell me what you real. You ain't got no trust, you put your heart inside them pills. I ain't got no trust, my love, I'm tryna get to these bills. I put my flip in that flip, tryna see a meal or a bill. Is it real? For these bills, I'm more. I'm searching for this money, I could always get some more. Ain't tripping on no pussy, bitches gon' be here for sure. I used to try my heart away, you know I needed more. I hate when should've loved you, now your face in me. I'ma break your
Welcome.
Welcome back.
Okay, so yes, like we were saying before we went on the commercial break, that was a little too, I don't know how, like I said that. That was a little too much. Before we went on commercial break, we were talking about, how music, bless you, inspires people. And, you had a lot of songs to choose from to put on your project. So my question is, knowing that music impacts people's lives, knowing you had to make some selections out of a huge choice of selections, how was that? How tricky was that to find songs that you knew were gonna be the ones that people were gonna want to hear?
So like, this is why I always stress you gotta have like great people on your team, great genuine people on your team. You know what I'm saying?
Let me just say, backtrack. It's important to have a team. Let me just say
Most
that right now.
def,
Okay,
yes.
we need to know how important it is to have a team. Thank you.
Yes.
Now go ahead.
So yeah, it's important to have a team. So like, ever since that day when I asked Dom to like, yo, what you think if you want to manage me? You know what I'm saying? He's like, damn. He's like, yo, all right, you know what I'm saying? Let's do it. Cause he's like, bro, ever since you told me that, he was like, I knew like you had a different like fire in your eye. Like, you know what I'm saying? You always like, you were like, okay, I'm asking Dom this. I'm trying to take this joint serious as possible. So it's like, he went to school for like, I forgot what it was. It was some, I think it's like business finance or something like that. Dealing with money and business. Like, dude was just like a wizard. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, he be teaching me stuff. And it's like, he's younger than me. But he acts like my bigger brother, basically. So like, he had to grow up faster. Because, you know what I'm saying? He didn't grow up without his, his real dad. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, yo, he had a different mindset to where he's like, yo, I'm not even gonna let this beat me up. I got my mom here, you know what I'm saying? I'm just go get it. And that's like his mindset that he's always had. And like, basically like Kobe is his favorite player. So like, basically like, just like Kobe. So it's like, I see that in him. So it like inspires me all the time. So like, that's how I want to carry myself. So it really helped me like change my mindset to really, take on stuff and not be scared of it. You know what I mean?
Similar to that Mamba mentality, basically. Like, yeah, I know, like, we was talking before, like, yo, like, keeping that energy to really, like, give people, like, yo, like, they can do this. And that was really going to be my question, like, yo, like, what do you do on a daily, like, to keep you in that mindset, like, to keep the distractions from out the world, to keep you going. I know, like, sometimes you don't get as many reshares or not many people listening, but, for anybody, like, what keeps you in that mindset in order to get back on track with that?
Well, first thing is God, man. Like, I pray every day. You know what I'm saying? I talk to him every day, bro. Like, every day. Talk to him every day. You know what I'm saying? It's a learning process when you got a relationship with him. You know what I mean? But you grow with it. And, he grows with you. He knows what you want. You know what I'm saying? You just got to ask for it. Like, it's not being, like, asking for too much. It's like, he knows what you want. You know what I'm saying? He got to prepare for you. You just got to ask for it. He wants to see, like, you got to depend on him. So, like, you know what I mean? It's just, like, you got to have that trust, and you just got to go. Like I said earlier, like, he can pull you from nothing to something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just out of the blue. So, it's kind of like, when you got that in your corner, being one, and nobody can tell you nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, it's like, that on top of having a team that believe in you, it's like I'm on top of the world. So, it's like, I just got to keep growing and growing and growing and keep getting better and better. Because I got to do it for them, because they got me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I'm glad you said that. Like, that was something that, like, that I was missing. Like, out of high school, like, I just wanted to prove everybody just wrong. So, like, I had that energy first, but then I kind of walked away until I got, my relationship with God better. Then it was like, I got that energy back. Not just that same energy, it was even better. Like, 2020, I really had everything I wanted. Accomplished all of that just because, like, yo, like you said, you got to grow with them. You can't grow with them if you're not talking. You know what I'm saying? You don't got that relationship.
Right. That's why your relationship got to stay strong, man. Like I said, he gonna do it for you. So it's like, you got that. It's just your mindset just changed, and you just keep growing and growing and growing. And like, he's gonna take you so far, bro. Like, it's not even funny. Like I'm always saying, like, I'm always telling Dom, like, I'm gonna be the greatest rapper to ever do this shit, bro. Like, real talk. Like, cause I need to, like I said, I need to catch Jay-Z. I'm gonna catch him, like, and he's going to get caught. You know what I mean? And I gotta have that mindset for myself. You know what I'm saying? Cause I gotta keep going with it. You know what I mean?
Jay-Z is only great to so many people because of what he's done, but like lyrically, you have surpassed him because of what he raps about. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, that depends really on what he's talking about. Cause
I really know what he talk about.
I'm looking at Jay-Z like, if you really want to say like, yo, who's right now who's conquered hip hop, I would really say him. Like, he's the only one that's still relevant. Not like putting out music, but overall, like, of course he knows. Oh yeah, I'm not about to be out here rapping. There's new niggas coming in every day.
Right.
But he has his own streaming service. Like, he's a business mogul and he's still relevant. The fact that he just said, I'm trying to catch Jay-Z. What rapper from the 90s
Jay-Z,
or anyone
I'm
is trying
coming
to say,
for you, bro. I'm coming for your title. I'm coming for you everything. I'm going to pass your ass, bro. I'm going to come better than you, bro. Fuck your title. Excuse me. Excuse my French. I think Jay-Z is a sellout, but you know what? That's for another episode.
That's another conversation. I'm not endorsing that. I'm just saying, like, if you talking about hip hop who's still alive, who's mastered the field, still making money, Kendrick is still in his prime. Diddy, Diddy is right there. Like, you could say neck and neck. Right. Or he's right there behind
Let's say
him.
everyone but Jay-Z right now. I'm kidding. I don't even have nothing against Jay-Z. I'm just saying, bruh. Man, forget that, man. There's so many other people looking out for people.
Call in and shut the network down.
Actually,
Right. With his billions of dollars that he got.
But when you realize he only has this much power, you got this much power, bro. Just know, I'm coming for you.
That's the mindset. That's the mindset.
But I do want to ask you though. With that being said, would you say, your relationship with God has a huge impact on development as a project itself?
I would say yes, just because it's like development, the title itself is just, you can take the word development and think of a process. You know what I'm saying? So that's what our slogan was this whole time. And it still is, because we still ain't reached our goal. We trying to, we need to get the verified check. We need to get some more fans. We need to get the Instagram pop, blah, blah, blah. All that comes with it. You know what I'm saying? We need to get people to notice our music, listeners. We need to get all 92 countries around us. You know what I'm saying? That's the goal that we're trying to get to. And it's like the process of it. It's just like development. When I thought about it, it's just like my songs are kind of like a development, because it's like I'm getting better each and every song. So it's like I wasn't like that, but I'm this. But it's like, it's crazy how it works, because when you listen to back to old lyrical, my old lyrical songs and stuff like that, it's like, this is crazy. Like I think about it, it's like, at the time I was kind of sleeping on myself. You know what I'm saying? You just like, dang, this is really hard. You know what I'm saying? This is tough. And like you listen to your new stuff, you're just like, damn, like I pieced that sentence differently than I was like when I was like 15, 16. So it was just like,
You can see the story now.
Right.
Of yourself.
Right. That's basically what it is. That's why Damo suggested like we put, if you notice in my cover, you notice the different time periods of my life. I'm in playing soccer in one. I'm in my graduation hat in the other one. I'm with my dad, baby as shit in the other joint. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like
letter.
Right.
It's like a step.
Right, to stepping stone basically. So that's kind of like how we constructed it, and we wanted it to look. You know what I'm saying? So shout out Ant for doing it as well. He constructed the whole thing, and he's like photo editor or something like that, But yeah, he got it done. So that was cool. That was definitely cool.
All right. So your plans for the future though, like you want to get into what you got planned for the future?
Plans for the future. So
stole my question.
My bad.
Plans for the future. We just looking to continue to keep getting better and better. Just put out an album. So I'm cooling right now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really in album mode per se yet. Probably reach it by the end of the year. Not end of the year. Probably just saying like end of the summer. Get back into that album mode again. And just really take my time. Like that's what I've really learned throughout this process is like, I've been telling me to just be more patient, not just with, something simple as I need to get a job, blah, 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 but being simple, being like, patient with my music. Take the time, let it grow, you know what I'm saying? Make endless songs and just so you can have that in your back pocket. And on top of that, with that being said, when you have endless songs, you get endless rhymes in your head. So I'm constantly listening to myself. Everybody hits me up like, yo, did you hear this new album? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I'm not even listening to nobody else right now. I'm listening to myself. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you kind of, it's not like a selfish mentality, but it's like you so tapped in and locked into yourself and what you trying to get, because you want to get to that point. It's like, yeah, bro, I gotta stay in tune. I gotta keep getting better and keep growing and growing and growing.
Yeah, no, it's that same mentality. Like, how can you eat looking at somebody else's plate? Technically.
Exactly. You gotta get yours for yourself. So that's why I respect Corday so much. When like he blew up and he's like, yo, we went to the same high school with this nigga. I used to dap this nigga up every day. So it's like when I'm seeing him on like the main stage, it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, bro, really did this shit.
You're not hating on nothing. It's just like,
it's showing love. You know what I mean? It's just like, that should inspire everybody in the DMV to get out of here. Like, real talk. That's what it's like, a punch in the face. Like, I saw him like, yo, like, we was just floating in the same boat. I was just at this nigga house, bro. Real shit, like in his basement, studio down there and everything. I was just there. We was just floating in the same boat, and then like he took that step and took it to the next level. So it's kind of like, bro, that should inspire everybody, everyone. No hating, nothing. We got to get out that mindset, like y'all was talking about from earlier. Got to get out that mindset. Why you think Atlanta running the game right now?
Yeah.
What they doing? Come here, come on, let's go. Yep, you just gotta wait your turn.
It's
That's
like a
all it
human
is.
ladder.
They just doing it.
They're just doing it.
Human ladder,
it's easy.
bro.
It's easy just like that. They just doing it. So it's like, I want to really change that. Because when I get to that point where it's like, okay, J Steph is a household name, I'm going to really be looking for like that next lyrical person. Like, I want to start a label. I want to do all that. Like, I want to be like how TDE constructed their stuff. I want to do all that, bro. Like, so I'm going to find that low-key kid, because I've been in that position. You know what I'm saying? I've been in that position where nobody trying to hear your words, but you dope as hell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm going to really swim and search. Come on, brother. I'm going to give you this opportunity. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to really show our community that, oh, it's no, like, I don't even got hate, bro. Like, we can all be dope together. Like, it's nothing like, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing to be, tripping about. You know what I mean? We can all grab each other and get to the top together. You know what I mean?
I agree. I definitely appreciate everything that you said. Unfortunately, we ran out of time. We did run out of time, and I want you to just tell the audience one more time where to follow you and where to find you at.
Y'all can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, JStephMD. Y'all can get on my YouTube, just JSteph. Just look me up; it'll pop up there. All music platforms is under JSteph, and
which platforms? iTunes, Spotify.
iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, Tidal.
Anything
that you can find music on, I'm pretty sure it's on there.
Are you on
there.
Bandcamp
Thought
too?
you on Jay-Z's Tidal. I thought you was killing
Bandcamp?
Oh,
So people
Bandcamp.
can buy your music?
No, I'm not on Bandcamp. I need to get active on that.
Definitely
Yeah, you
get
looking
on
at me?
Bandcamp.
Yeah, I definitely need to get active on that. No cap.
Definitely.
Bandcamp coming soon. Yes.
Okay, CJ, you had a question. Go ahead. Come on, man.
Question. Oh, we good? Well,
Sure.
Yeah, we good. All right. So my thing was like, yo, are you ready for your moment? Like, I know we talked on the break. You know, Eminem used to give me goosebumps, bro. Like, just how you do that, bro. Are you ready for your moment? You know my favorite 8 Mile song, bro.
Right.
You ready for that moment, when you get that chance, when you get that opportunity.
Of course, I gotta be. It's like, I gotta be prepared, because that's why I'm doing it now. You know what I'm saying? That's why we getting prepared now. That's why I'm listening to my songs over and over again now. So when it do come that time when Funk Flex like, yo, J Steph, spit some bars for us, I gotta be ready. So it's like, I gotta have them lyrics in my head. So it's like, I'm just constantly working on that. Listen to myself every day, and really getting them rhymes in tune into my brain to where I can be ready to just spit a quick 16 just out the blue. And you didn't even ask for it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
That's good though.
Bet that you got my support, bro. Like,
appreciate you.
I can't wait to see that moment for you, bro.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
I definitely appreciate you for coming out here today.
Of course. Shout out to y'all. I just want to say shout out to OG. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get a hoodie, so you know what I mean? So when my check clear. You know
Definitely
what I mean?
got you.
Yeah.
And we want to thank everyone that tuned in today. So just know, with every next show that's coming, we got a special guest that's bringing very important messages on the show. And with that being said, it's your girl, Mashawn Lorraine.
CJ.
And until next time, it's OG Radio.